Well, it kind of centers around the one assumption that I see a lot of researchers making, that if I get um, clinical validation or get the approval from FDA, all is fine. That's the biggest hurdle, and it's
Oh,
it's getting what's called market access, and getting payers to agree to pay for use of the technology is another hurdle, an incredibly challenging hurdle, that they really need to be aware of and need to understand that when it comes to data and validating a technology, there's different types of data and different types of validation. And so, what may be needed to validate for the FDA or for clear requirements might be completely different than what they need to validate for market access and reimbursement, and to convince payers to pay for technology. And that may be different. Both of those may be different from what you really need to convince the customer or the target user that the technology is worth adopting, you know. And
yeah.
so they need to be cognizant of that and how all of that plays together, interconnects, um, and understanding that and going through this process, starting off with customer discovery, engaging with the FDA early to understand regulatory considerations, and then thinking about market access and reimbursement issues early on, um, doesn't hurt. It helps you, and it will in some ways play into how you go about doing that scientific work that you want to do to mature the technology, refine it, and advance it going forward. And so I know a lot of researchers want to jump in and do that work first, but that's really, in my opinion, putting the cart before the horse, and you really need to do these other pieces first, and be
Yes.
cognizant of the differences and nuance between the three sort of sets of data and validation that you really